Tonight, we expect crowds on the CSU campus for two events after the death of Charlie Kirk last week. There is a visit for the conservative activist and a counter event sponsored by the CSU Social Club called Political Review. Your reporters are covering these events. Dylan Thomas is at Canvas Stadium for the vigil. Karen Morfitt is on the CSU campus for a counter event. Let's start first with Dylan right now. So Dylan, tell us what's happening out there.
Yeah, right now, it's really quiet outside of Canvas Stadium right here behind me. The metal detectors are set up. There are physical barriers in the roadways, much like a college football game day. That's what the setting is much like outside of Canvas Stadium ahead of this event. Once again, we should point out that I was originally planning just about a week ago to be here attending the Charlie Kirk event covering his presence here on campus. However, after the tragedy in Utah, the event has now been switched over to be a vigil. This was supposed to be taking place on the West Lawn outside of the Laurie Student Center. Now it has been shifted here to Canvas Stadium, which is right here behind me. I asked the Colorado State University interim police chief why they chose this location. They say it was due to the amount of demand. There were a lot of different vigils that were set to take place around campus today. They tried to condense them all into one, which is the Turning Point USA event taking place tonight right behind me here at 5:30. And they also said they were considering putting it in Moby Arena, which is a more safe location due to it being enclosed. However, that venue was already pre-booked by the CU versus CSU volleyball game. Right now, just after the 3 o'clock hour, pretty quiet outside here at Canvas Stadium. However, we do know that lines are expected to form as people are trying to get in to the event. We'll make sure to bring you more information as we will be inside that event. The gates open right around 5 o'clock, I believe, and the event is supposed to start at 5:30. But for now, we'll send it back to you, Alan.
Thanks a lot for your work out there. Thank you very much. We want to bring in your reporter, Karen Morfitt, now to tell us about the counter event and how things are going there right now. Karen?
Well, Ellen, we're actually on the Laurie Student Center Plaza. You can see behind me, this is what's often referred to as the free speech plaza here at CSU. So this is where students can come. They can leave messages in chalk kind of in this area from all different sides of the political spectrum. And we've seen those today kind of written out. What we've heard from students is that there's significantly more here today than they've seen in the past. And then if you take a look behind me, you can see a large gathering of students. That is the group here for the separate event. They come to these universities as well to kind of give a counterpoint to Turning Point's message. They are asking people to debate them right now, to come up on the plaza, step up to the microphone and debate certain topics. And we've seen a wide range of kind of discussions there, but it has been lively but civil. And so right now everyone seems to just be taking on their positions, talking about different sides of issues, and it really has been pretty civil so far. We did talk to a number of students who say class here at CSU was a little bit different today, feeling just a little bit more on edge. We talked to one student who says their teachers, or a number of teachers, actually moved classes to a virtual setting just because they wanted to be a little bit more careful and aware of all of the events that were happening here at CSU. And we can already tell you we've seen a definite heightened security in this area. We've seen some of the police force on the roof here at the Laurie Student Center where this counter event will be held. But everything so far seems very calm, very civil, and a lot of discussion just about different issues happening right now in our country. Alan?
Karen, thank you very much. Karen Morfitt reporting live. And thank you for joining us live on our streaming service. We will be following today's events all day here on CBS Colorado. We'll have full team coverage tonight at 4, 5, 6, and 10 p.m. We'll see you then.